this is Matt from Ace Appliance in Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to another in-home diagnostic video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Alright, what we have is a Whirlpool duet washer here, and customer's complaint is that it's leaking. Basically what we have, huge tear in the boot here all the way around. What we did was just ran a test cycle just to make sure there wasn't anything, the tub wasn't really off balance, the suspension springs didn't rip off, there wasn't anything going on with the rear bearing. Basically something just caught this and just tore right through it. So we're going to go ahead and replace the boot on here. First thing we're going to do is remove the screws along the bottom panel here. Okay, set it back down. Alright, we're going to remove the top panel. There's 3 torque screws in the back here. Just going to push it back. Lift that up and off. We're going to remove the dispenser. Alright, well, what we've got is the screws that hold the front panel in are pretty much just rusted out. So what we're going to try to do is just replace this all from the front without removing the front panel. So we're going to take the spring off. And we're going to peel this back like that. And we've got the clamp, which is right here in the corner. It's actually fairly accessible. So probably this was replaced at some point or another, and what I usually use is a ratchet. It's got a flat head bit on it. Just put my ratchet on just like this and just sort of reach in there and loosen up the clamp. Alright, well, trying to get access to that clamp on the inside, it was just a really awkward angle. So what we're going to have to do is drill out this rusted screw here for the dispenser housing. Okay. Now this front panel should just snap right off. Okay. And just come around to the ribbon cable here at your central control board. Remove that. Just get that up out of the way. Okay, now we're just going to remove the screws to the front panel. And I am going to, before I take the last screw off, remove the mounting screws for the door lock. Let that just kind of drop right in through. Okay, tuck your gasket in here. Close the door up. Final screw off. And pull the front panel away there. Okay, now we've got easy access here to the clamp. Go ahead and pull the gasket right off. As you can see, that's pretty well shot. Take the new gasket, look for this little knob here. That's going to be your top point. Find out where that's at. That should always be to the left. It's where your water fills on the unit. So get your outside edge on first, and basically just start at the top and just work your way all the way around, just feeding it up right over the lip. You'll kind of feel it sort of drop in. Just like that. Go back around one time, make sure nothing slipped back off, make sure it's all seated properly. Alright, so now we've got this seated on there. Just kind of tuck this up in and out of the way. And we're going to go ahead and put our clamp back on. Okay, and that should fit, you know, kind of in the, there's two grooves. Just fits right in between the two. Going to go ahead and tighten that clamp back down. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put the front panel back on here. So just get that door lock up out of the way. Okay, just kind of get it situated where you need it. And get your two top screws in. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and mount our door lock up. These are the screws that have a rounded head to them. Don't want to over tighten these because you're basically just drilling right into plastic. Alright, put our two screws down at the bottom here on the panel. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and hook the fill tube up. Go ahead and peel this back around. Run this edge up around the lip. Just like that. Make sure you're seated all the way around. We got our front clamp. I usually just kind of get it part of the way around. Grab it with a pair of needle nose. Alright, this kept wanting to slip off, so we're just going to pretty much just roll it right down with our fingers here. So, close your door up, make sure the door is going to shut and lock properly. We're going to go ahead and put our front panel back on here. Just kind of sets down and snaps into place. Run your ribbon cable back up. You don't want that hanging down, rubbing on the outer drum. Hook the connector back into the CCU. Go ahead and put our dispenser back in. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and put our screws in the back panel here. Alright, go ahead and just tip it back. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just power it up and start a cycle just to let it run real quick, make sure we don't have any leaks. Thank you for watching another quality video from ApplianceVideo.com.